Hey everyone, my name is Olga Skeen with SmartAccountant.io. I know that you've probably heard this a million times. Marketing is hard. It takes time, energy, and money, and the results aren't always guaranteed. But it doesn't have to be. The truth is, marketing is easy. Hey, that's great. Unfortunately, many marketing experts like to overcomplicate everything. They throw around buzzwords, and it's enough to make your head spin. But in reality, marketing is just a matter of knowing your target audience and understanding their needs. The thing about marketing is it doesn't just happen by itself. You have to plan it out, put systems in place, and execute on those systems with consistency if you want your business to grow. So, our webinar today will focus on how you can start growing your client base by using simple and actionable strategies. We'll talk about how to get new clients into your pipeline without having to do any cold calling, paid advertising, or cold emailing. And we'll also go over some best practices for creating a winning marketing strategy for your firm. All right, let's take a closer look at the current state of the accounting industry. According to the Hinge Research Institute High Growth Study, accounting firms are lagging behind other professional services businesses when it comes to implementing digital strategies to generate more business. What does that mean? Well, only 9% of accounting firms are considered to be digital disruptors. Digital disruptors are companies that rely heavily on the internet to find new clients. This means that most of their potential clients, at least 2/3 of them, come from online sources like search engines or social media. Compare that to 22% from other industries, and you can see that there's definitely room for improvement. Now you might be thinking, so what? What does this mean for my accounting firm? Well, it actually presents a great opportunity for you to gain a competitive advantage over other accounting firms. So if you start implementing digital strategies and put into action the tactics we're going to chat about in this webinar, you can totally set yourself apart from your competitors and position yourself as a leader in your field. It's that simple. Think about it. If only 9% of accounting firms are digital disruptors, that means that the other 91% are missing out on a huge potential source of leads and clients. Let's take a look at some more interesting data for the accounting industry. In a recent survey by BizLink of more than 400 accounting firms, almost 60% of all firms only get between 1 to 5 leads per month. That's right, less than 5 leads. And over a quarter of them, 25%, don't get any leads at all. It's no wonder why many accounting firms are struggling to attract new clients and grow their businesses. And 80% of accounting firms are entirely dependent on referrals. Referrals are great, no doubt about it, but let's be real, they can only take you so far. If you genuinely want to grow your business and reach new clients, you've got to think outside the box. And here's another interesting fact. Nearly half of all accounting firms, 49% to be precise, get 0 leads from their website. Half of all accounting firms are missing out on the potential of their own website to generate leads and attract new clients. So how can we turn these statistics around and start generating more leads for our accounting firms? The answer is simple. We need to take a different approach to marketing. But don't just take my word for it. According to the same Hinge Research Institute growth study, high growth firms were 174% more likely to prioritize marketing technology and automation than the average firm. What does this mean for you? Well, it means that if you want to experience high growth, you need to start focusing on digital marketing and leveraging technology and automation to your advantage. But it's not just about technology. The same study found that high growth companies spend more effort and time in many other categories like creating content, customer research, branding, and analytics. The whole marketing system can be easily explained with this R4 framework. In our experience, there are 4 key marketing systems in every business. When you optimize those marketing systems, your business is going to grow. In fact, if you optimize just one of these systems, your business is going to grow. If you optimize all 4 of them, that's where you see companies that have explosive growth. That's how they do it. These 4 marketing systems, we call them 4 R's. The base of the pyramid is reputation. I don't think I need to mention that reputation is everything in your business. You know how important that is? And you also know how important that is that your reputation is represented to the world effectively, right? Online reviews, articles, video testimonials, and professional website. Those things all impact your reputation. So we've got to develop key marketing systems to build and protect our reputation. And this is not just things like reviews, but the reality is in today's world, how fast your website load impacts your reputation. If your website is not optimized for mobile, it impacts your reputation. If somebody calls you and they can't get a hold of you, and then nobody calls them back right away, that impacts your reputation. Right, so there are all sorts of things that impact your reputation. It is the foundation. Because the reality is, it doesn't matter any marketing that you do if your reputation stinks. It's really not going to have the impact that you want, right? You are not going to grow. All we are going to be doing is spreading your bad reputation even faster. The next R on this pyramid is resell. You know how hard that is and how expensive it is to get a new client into your business for the first time. The reality is, in almost all businesses, that first transaction with that client is not profitable. It's an opportunity to introduce your services for the first time to hopefully create a customer for life. Because you know that it's your long term loyal clients that come back to you month after month, week after week, that are the ones that are actually driving all the profitability of your business. That's true for any business, especially accounting firms. So we can't leave that to chance. We need to design and manage marketing systems to proactively resell those customer relationships to give them the incentive to keep coming back sometimes, as simple as reminding them. So you're just not forgotten. Other times it's making special offers strategically to get them back in the door and grow your revenue. We've just established an awesome foundation for your business when you have reputation marketing systems in place and you have resell marketing systems in place. You now have a foundation for growth. You now have what you need in place so that you can start putting some gas on the fire. We'll start getting in more customers because we know we have the appropriate systems in place to take care of them correctly and to make sure that we are maximizing each and every relationship that comes into our business. So the next third R is reach. It's time to reach more potential clients. Get the good word out there. Spread the word about your reputation. Spread the word about your services and invite more people into your business for the first time so that we can put those reputation and resale systems to work. This is where we do things like advertising, the final one. And forgive me if I'm using a little bit of an industry lingo term here, but we call it retargeting. Okay, the reality is when we invest in doing those reach campaigns and advertising to reach more prospects, all the statistics show that the far majority of people that we reach, even if they're interested, they're not going to come into your business just based off of that initial message. All the statistics show that it's typically somewhere around 7 times of a prospect hearing your message before they take action. That, of course, differs by industry and offer, but that is the statistical average. And so we are going to set up retargeting systems to make sure that we are putting messages about your business in front of those prospects over and over and over again to get them to take action. Reputation and resell are the foundations of your business success, and that's what we're going to focus on in this presentation. If you conquer both of these R's, your company will have a very solid foundation for fast growth. So how do you build a rock solid reputation for your accounting practice online? You got to have a killer online presence that shouts that you are the real deal. First things first, let's talk about your website. It must look and feel professional, be easy to use, and work seamlessly on mobile devices. A well-designed website shows potential clients that you mean business and can deliver top-notch accounting services. Next up, reviews. Positive online reviews from your clients on platforms like Google, Yelp, and Facebook can do wonders for your reputation. So get those happy clients of yours to leave reviews and show off how awesome you are. You can and should fully automate review management for your firm. Social media is also key in today's digital world. Platforms like LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook can help you reach a wider audience and engage with your clients. Use social media to share your insights, promote your services, and get chatty with your followers. Don't forget about local search optimization. This is where you optimize your website and social media profiles with relevant keywords and location-based information. Doing so will help potential clients find your accounting practice when they're searching for accounting services in your area. Last but not least, automating certain aspects of your client service can really help improve your reputation. Streamline things like appointment scheduling, invoicing, and follow-up email to provide your clients with a hassle-free experience that will make them feel like $1 million.